Another week begins. It's a short work week on the show about food and fun places in the mayhem of life. Good morning, I'm Tyler Glen, and this is the Tyler Glen Show, broadcasting live from the beach bunker in the center of North America, where it is traditionally cold as the North Pole. In fact, colder than northern Russia. Coldest place on Earth, but no, spring is coming fast. It's coming in hot and heavy. In fact, we've got some fog reported across western Manitoba, and we're going to start with some breaking news. We do have reports of what could be a rather significant accident in our area. We'll get to that in just a second. Also coming up on this morning's show, it's Taste It Tuesday. Exciting news from Co-op, because just like McDonald's did with the McRib, took something away for a long time and then reintroduced it again. Co-op has done that. They are reintroducing a product. Once again, you're going to be excited about it, I promise. It's National Love Your Pet Day today. We're going to have the latest developments involving that WestJet flight and the wingnut who tried to open the door on the airplane over the weekend. Yeah, right here in Manitoba, flying over. No, they had to bring it down. Cops were called. It was bad news. Anyway, we've got the latest developments on that. Also, one of the oldest cast members of our show, missed season 2, was here for season 1, missed season 2, is making a comeback. And you know what? That's where we're going to begin with some breaking news. And look at this. The Oak Lake camera is back. It's back. Holy crap. What a way to start the day. One of the oldest characters on the Tyler Glen Show is back. We're thinking of Uncle Bo this morning. Uncle Bo must have sent a dozen emails to the Department of Highways to get that camera back. There's a fun story with that. I'll share it in just a moment. First, to the accident on Richmond Avenue. This is an accident that may involve as many as 10 vehicles. This is on Richmond Avenue East. It's just to the east of city limits. Apparently, they have rerouted traffic off the 110. So if Richmond Avenue East is part of your day, trying to get in or out of the city of Brandon, Richmond East, that's over by Coke Fertilizer. It's over by the Co-op Card Lock plant, that area there. Paul's Hauling is in that area. You may want to avoid that area temporarily until they get the situation at hand under control. Again, there is a possibility as many as 10 vehicles involved in what could be what is speculated to be a chain reaction, a kind of a pileup situation. So just avoid that area. Let's let emergency crews do what they do, and as soon as there's more details made available, I'm sure they'll come along. Emergency crews are just far too busy dealing with the situation to provide an update for us. So we'll expect folks who are traveling past the scene or near the scene or potentially even got in one of the fender benders themselves to give us an update. So we'll keep you updated should we hear anything else. Okay, so there we go. There is our cameras from East Eli, where we're seeing some sun come up. The Brandon camera is down. That's the latest one to go. So we do not have a live City of Brandon camera anymore. Just downtown Winnipeg. Our road cams will suffice for now until we can find or set up a live camera of downtown Brandon, but they have taken that one down for whatever reason. There is a look at the roads, and looking for some fog this morning. It is a little bit misty, a little bit foggy. The Department of Highways on Manitoba 511 taking a look at that map this morning. A little curious about the accident, actually, because there's no reports of slippery conditions, just a little bit of fog. A little bit of mist. Maybe an animal jumped out and someone hit it and then someone else hit somebody else. It's hard to say. But watch for some visibility problems south of the Trans-Canada Highway this morning. That's where we're seeing some challenges on the highways, although the cameras are not showing that it's very thick. So just give yourself a little bit extra time. Slow her down. A little bit of fog could be a possibility for us, and we're in for a warm week. So fog could be on the menu for us for most of the week this week. Here's a look at our air temperature map across the continent. We are cold compared to everybody else, but that's not bad. Minus 11, wind chill minus 19, pretty much par for the course, normal for this time of year. We've got 28 days now to the official start to spring, and Environment Canada is saying we'll see some +2s by the end of the week and lots of sunshine, with the exception being Friday. So really nice start to a short work week. I hope you had an amazing long weekend. We're going to hear about it, I'm sure. But we are in for some beautiful weather. Perfect way to start the week. Sunshine, -5 will be the high today. And again, +2s by the end of the week. And no storms, anything like that in our forecast. So that's the way you want to start the week, minus the accident that we've heard about. Here is a wind chill map, and then we're going to welcome everybody aboard. I'm just going to check the latest on that accident. Nick says that he had to take the long way around to work this morning, which took an additional 20 minutes. Didn't even know where the hell we were until the bus pulled in. So they're rerouting everybody. Again, this is an accident that may involve as many as 10 vehicles on Richmond Avenue east of Brandon, and there could be as many as 10 cars involved, but we'll keep you updated on that should we hear more. Okay, let's welcome everybody aboard. Let's do it. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Sunseekers far and wide. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you had a great long weekend. Can't wait to hear about your good thing, because you had 3 days to kind of really refine your good thing. What your good thing was. It's more of a weekend good thing than yesterday's good thing, so it should be really good, I'm thinking. Tosh, Alicious, and Road Reverend in early this morning, along with Quentin. Who's Your Mama B is here too. Good morning to Sharon Pierce. Nice to see you. Amanda Duchek is here. Good morning, Amanda. Amanda joining us on Twitch. Everybody so far on Twitch that I have mentioned. Zumba Bernice is on Twitch. It's still in Thailand. Loving those pictures. We'll get to some more of them on the show today as Zumba Bernice continues her world tour. Sharon Pierce 24 on Twitch is here this morning. Atasha 86. Seeing Gail on Facebook. Carman on TikTok. Good morning, Carman. Be safe on those highways today. Molly is here. Good morning, fam. Molly is on Twitch. Cindy is here on Twitch. That ticker gonna make a jump today. The ticker's gonna make a jump today. A jump how? Atasha, some foggy patches out there. Safe travels, everybody. Ryan Marcus is here on Twitch. Chris is here on TikTok. Good morning, Chris Janusis. Good to see you. Have a great week, short work week. Nicole is here on Facebook. KDon78, good morning on Twitch. Good to see you this morning. Hope you had a great long weekend. Tasha's excited because she says shortest week, and I have Friday off too. Spicy Panda on TikTok. Spicy Panda, good morning. Cindy. Megan is here on Facebook. Good morning, Megan. Good morning, Debbie Kynock. Also on Facebook. Derek is here on Twitch. Good to see you. Oh, and Tasha's already getting into her good thing. Okay, hang on. And Connie is here. Good morning, Nick and Sun Seekers. Connie's joining us on Facebook this morning. Mavis Inkster, nice to see you over the weekend, Mavis. Jason is here on TikTok. Love meeting the Sun Seekers. I got to see Mavis out in Minnedosa. She had a busy weekend this weekend. Of course, Curling for a Cure. Big cancer fundraiser happened. Results on that coming up in just a second. Janine Fleury-Urbanovich on Facebook. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Ryan says, was in the mountains in Banff and did... Okay, you're doing the good thing already. Okay, here we go. Oh, Quentin's in a good thing too. Still saying good morning. That's good. I can skip back. I think we've got everybody. I think we've got our morning welcome done, and we'll get to the good thing. Oh, that's great. Everybody's got a good thing. Yeah, let's do it. Let's start with some positivity. It's a short work week, and it's time for yesterday's good thing. We start the show with something awesome, some positivity. Could be big, could be small, but it sounds like we have got positivity for all to start the week. How exciting is that? Okay, so just... put it in chat. TikTokers, just throw it up in chat if you want. Twitch and Facebookers can throw it up in the feed chat here on the main show platform here. Natasha says, my good thing yesterday was ribs, pressure cooked, then broiled slowly with homemade barbecue sauce. 3 people, all you can eat, meat coma. That sounds like a great thing. Yeah. Barbecue sauce. So they were pressure cooked and then broiled slowly. I was out at the barbecue. Oh, that wasn't even my good thing, but it was like a barbecue weekend. Oh, yeah. Ryan says was in the mountains in Banff and did a hike in the Johnson Trail. That's a good thing. Nice. Oh, man. And Quentin had a nice trip in Minot this weekend, a family getaway weekend. That's a really good thing. It doesn't have to be big like a whole family excursion or a trip to Banff. It can be a small thing. Because as we get to a Wednesday this week, we hear from nobody. It's just like, oh, God, I can't do it. I don't know. My life sucks. I didn't have a weekend away. Not every weekend can be a weekend away. That's the point of this. Is that as you get through your Tuesday today and struggle and push and try and get through your day, remember, something good is going to happen and we'll need it for tomorrow. The spring counter made a jump since Friday. Yeah, isn't that great? Well, that's what happens on the long weekend, Cindy. We're getting closer to spring. Molly says, my good thing is I got a new vacuum over the weekend and also got a discount on some new containers. Yeah, new vacuum is good. Yeah. Dust bunny be gone. Dust bunny be gone. The vacuum is great. You would think that'd be boring, but no. No, because those crumbs that Puppy is leaving all over the floor go bye-bye. And you would think that Puppy would want the crumbs, but not the tiny, tiny little ones. Speaking of puppies, today is National Love Your Pet Day. Oh, boy, the pictures we're getting of pets, it's crazy. We got lots of pictures of pets. And we're going to talk about something called pet bereavement. Is that a thing? How common is that, Gary, on TikTok? Pet bereavement. Should you get time off when your pet is sick or dies? We'll discuss. Karen Enns is here on Facebook. Good morning. My good thing, Cindy says, is my middle daughter came for a visit. Nice. Amanda Duchek says, had a great time at the Wheat Kings game with my dad and middle son, Riley. Nice. Yes, very, very nice. And we had some good news involving our local arena. Apparently, we are going to get some new seats. They're going to redo the seats. They're going to be much more comfortable. There's going to be cup holders there. It's so exciting. We are finally coming into 2024. And we're going to have an arena that has cup holders. So a place for your beer. You don't have to stick it between the knees anymore. That is a good thing. No beer between the knees. Tasha says Saturday's best thing is a secret right now. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so are we supposed to wait? Okay, we'll just play. Shh. It's a secret. It's a secret. And Tasha was at the Y on the weekend. Mucho Frio 2024. Mucho Frio. Good morning from the all-inclusive BRHC Resort Rylet. Are the Brandon Regional Health Center? Is that Mucho Frio 2024? You're at the I hope you're not at the hospital. Oh my gosh, you're at the that's not a resort. Now, it's okay. It's okay. If you're at the resort or if you're at the hospital and you think it's a resort, that's okay. You know what? They're still bringing you food and you're not going to get any alcohol there, but we can sneak some in for you. Just tell me when visiting hours is. Send me a DM and I'll come and say hello. And we'll make sure that we get you some cocktails at the BRHC Resort. K. Nick Stowe says that's great, but about the seats. But how about fixing the ice plant at the Sportsplex? Well, apparently that's going to be fixed. That's going to be fixed. PV post trip. I'm not sure. I can't follow PV post. So I hope you didn't end up at the hospital after your trip. I'm so confused. Take some time to type so you can set me straight. Lots of good things. Victoric Minot on TikTok. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. And Mucho Frio 2024 apparently got some sunshine, so that is a good thing. That is lots of good things. Look at this. We are just rocking and rolling. Oh, this is fantastic. What a great start to the day. My good thing, by the way, is I was supporting the Curling for a Cure event happening in Minnedosa, Cancer Society fundraiser, and this is the end result of what happened in Minnedosa over the weekend. The big check presentation. Look at this for Cancer Care Manitoba, $33,000 raised from this little event. Now, my nephew Chad is the guy in the green toque in the middle, and he essentially put this thing together. Well, it was 6 years ago, and I remember the first year that he put this together. We lost Chad's grandfather, my wife's father, to cancer, and that particular spring there was a curling bonspiel to raise funds for cancer research, and I think, and I'll be corrected, I'm sure, but I think it was $3,000 the first year, which was really cool because it took a few weeks to throw it together and come together as a family and a community and have this little curling event in Minnedosa, and they raised $3,000. Not even 10 years later, and it's $33,000. That is a huge, huge jump in fundraising. So well done to Chad and a huge team of volunteers that helped to put this on, because you know how it goes with most events. You can't do it without volunteers. You can't do it without sponsors, and you can't do it without participation people who participate. There they are. Some eyes open, some eyes closed, some people hiding, some people laying down, some people just using their sore muscles, kind of rubbing their muscles, and some people smiling, and some people turned around getting a cheeseburger from the great canteen there. That's where you'll find me. Bacon double cheeseburger. I did my part. It was buying tickets and having bacon cheeseburgers and beers to support the cause. Wow. And you know what? Over 5 years, it says almost $100,000. So next year will be very cool that they'll have cracked the $100,000 mark. That is really, really cool. And actually, I lied. The part I played is I was coach of this team. It was hard work. Hard work for me. Oh man. Molly says, "Oh Tyler, I know it was last weekend, but how was hanging out with your son?" Oh, at the Super Bowl, for the Super Bowl is great. I got 2 weekends back to back. He was curling this weekend in this event, and it was awesome. It's always great. Family time is just awesome. Oh, there's Chad right there. Chad is in chat. He says, "Yep, right around there. Yeah, $100,000 next year. That's going to be fantastic." But see, I was tied up as coach. See, I took the Coach Andy little emoji here, and I was this is my wife's curling team, and they were the B-side champions. And, it was hard work. I had to kind of keep them in line. I had to make sure that they weren't taking too many breaks, that they were focused. They were focused on the win, that they were focused on, the whole, put the rocks on the ice, don't throw them like a baseball. Make sure you keep them out of the gutter. It's not bowling. Tracy loves pool, so she'd be like, yeah, it's turning the broom around and like playing. But no. So I was an important part of the team. I was not included in the picture because I was off having a beer and a cheeseburger. But congratulations is what I'm trying to say to my lovely wife and her great team. They were a lot of fun, and I did not coach. They wouldn't have listened anyway, and they did far better without me. But it makes for a good story. I'm sure somebody believes my bullshit. Does anybody believe my BS? Please? No? Yes? Oh, well. Yeah, good weekend. Good weekend all around, and I hope you had a safe and fun weekend. And let's get right into the show here and get into, we got a couple of mailbag.
Fall off the bone. They're so
is this the ribs? Is this the ribs that I'm showing here? This is ribs with, pull off the bone ribs. Look at that. Oh, man. Pull it off the bone. That is some delicious ribs right there. You did it upright. That's fantastic. Good job. Good job. We got Trev sent in a picture of his kitty. We're going to get to some pets today because it is National Love Your Pet Day. There's the kitty, making sure that Trev gets off safe to work today. Meow, drive safe, meow, meow. Yeah, it's National Love Your Pet Day. I think every day is kind of National Love Your Pet Day if you've got a pet. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. The latest on the WestJet door flying open and the plane that had to stop in Winnipeg. We've got that coming up in a second. Also, a new study this morning finds that men and women interpret emojis differently, and tech is responding. They're going to start producing gender-neutral emojis. Oh, thank God. Man. Of all the problems in the world, it's like in the top 3. Please, when are you going to have gender-neutral emojis? Please. Anyway, we'll talk about that. Also, could see a merger between Lynx Air and Flair Airlines, which could be good for you if you're going to be traveling someplace on the cheap real soon. We'll have the latest on that coming up in just a second. First, a quick thank you to our sponsors, starting with Tim Hortons West Mandan area with 10 locations to serve you in Brandon, Burton, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Don't forget, for lunch today, treat yourself. Treat yourself for lunch today. The beautiful new sweet chili chicken, loaded wraps, and bowls. They are the perfect hint, the perfect combo of sweet and a hint of heat. Spice up your lunch, spice up your dinner. The new sweet chili chicken, loaded wraps and bowls with tasty grains, veggies, chicken, and sweet chili sauce. Enjoy with sea salt wedges and a quencher today. And at the same time, follow it up with dessert. Yeah, the Dutchie, the blueberry fritter, and walnut crunch and cinnamon sugar twist at participating Tim Hortons in Brandon, Burton, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Skydancer Casino started their big hotel deal over the weekend. Boy, did we get a lot of emails on that. If you have any questions involving the new hotel water park combo deal, and there were a lot of them, please call the hotel directly. Go to skydancercasino.com where you can. They're kind of doing like this all-inclusive thing where they're wrapping up the water park admissions and the hotel stay all into one package for you. All you have to do is go to skydancercasino.com or turtleislandwaterpark.com, and they'll be able to fix you up. You know what? This weekend might be a little crazy down there because Saturday, February 24th, that's this coming Saturday, is Night Ranger in the event center at the Skydancer. Now, if you're into concerts and you want to go see a great show, you may want to put that on your menu for the weekend. Night Ranger has one show only this Saturday. Tickets are $25 and $35 each. Again, go to skydancercasino.com or give them a follow on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, okay? Skydancer Casino, open 7 days a week and 24 hours, Thursday through Saturday, just 88 minutes from Brandon in Belcourt, North Dakota. And if you've made an investment in your vehicle, and let's face it, vehicles are an investment because they are rather expensive, and you want to make sure you take care of it. Make sure you take it to my friends in Auto Fashion at 255 17th Street North. Now, they take vehicles from all across Western Canada into their little shop in Brandon, one of their bays, and then they do professional protective coatings, all kinds of amazing love for vehicles that cost a lot of money. Because when you're spending a lot of money on a vehicle, souped up this and a jacked up that, and I mean, you want to make sure that it is looking great. And that's what the business of auto fashion is all about. So it's not just detailing, it's fine auto finishing. They're MPI accredited for paintless dent repair, and they are making sure those beautiful investments are looking fantastic at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet. Angela Damaris, good morning. And Rhonda Party, good morning. Welcome, Derek. Yeah, don't those ribs look good? Oh, man. Cindy says, I believe you had a few beers. Well, that's my job. I'm the official beer taster guy. And you know what? The Farmery Caesars that they had there, they had the Farmery Caesars. They're very good. I love those. Anything that's chelada, got a little bit of the chelada thing going on. I believe that's a new product from Farmery, brewed in Neepawa, Manitoba. They're a local brewery, and they have got just a huge assortment. They do like soda pop even, I think, these days. Speaking of soda pop, no, I better not say. I'll leave that for later on in the show. You're going to want to stick around for that. Lady Harrison, 55, good morning. Nice to see you this morning as well as we get things moving. This is Ryan's picture of dinner in the Calgary Tower to build on his good thing from yesterday. How nice. There is the Calgary Tower. Yes, it is. And where is you and the missus having dinner? Did you, or you just pretended? You took a picture of the Calgary Tower, Ryan, and you sent it to me. Yeah. We went up there and we had steak and lobster. It came to $500. No, you didn't. No, you're sitting in the drive-thru. You're sitting in the drive-thru right there. And did you really go out there? Like, sending some pictures from the mountains, but I don't see pictures of you in the mountains. I'm calling out I want to see pictures of you on your vacation, not just pictures you've taken from Pinterest. Yeah, I seen this one on Pinterest somewhere. Yeah, come on. I want pictures of you guys. Like Zumba Bernice does it up in Thailand. She's always got great pictures and video that she shares with us from Thailand. Her word. Okay, there we go. Ryan's quick on it. There you go. Okay, you were in the snow, but that could be taken at Clear Lake. Where's the Rockies, Ryan? Where's the Rockies? I think that's the trail at Clear Lake. But still nice though. Still nice. I'm just causing trouble. On a Tuesday that feels like a Monday. Okay, but so then he says, you want mountains? You got mountains. There it is. Yeah, but there's no you. That is a postcard. You took I can see the corner of the postcard, Ryan. You took a picture of a postcard. Where is you in the mountains? I want you. Trouble. It's always trouble. Hey, let's go to the beach. We need to take our first beach break of the morning, and we're headed south to Texas. I believe Quentin's mom and my folks, they kind of wintered down there. Beautiful spot, South Padre Island. This is going to be a busy place in a couple of weeks. This is like party central for spring breakers, and so it's quiet. It's the calm before the storm. South Padre Island, Texas. We'll take a quick beach break, and we'll be back with more fun and insight into the open door on the WestJet flight that had to land in Winnipeg over the weekend. That's coming up. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Debbie. Debbie Stanchuk is here on Facebook. Good to see you this morning. That is a live shot of South Padre Island, Texas for a Tuesday that kind of feels like a Monday as we come back to southern Manitoba. Here's a look at our highway situation. And we do have some lingering fog. You can see it on the Shoal Lake camera 16. There's some fog there. That 16 Arden camera's having a hard time updated. But in case you missed it earlier this morning, the Oak Lake camera, the number one at Oak Lake, after being down for over 6 months and after some nasty emails from Uncle Bo to the Department of Highways, we finally got that camera back. So thank you, Uncle Bo. Well, we do have reports of a serious accident on Richmond Avenue that involved 10 vehicles earlier this morning. 10 vehicles involved is the reports we're getting, not unconfirmed. And they are rerouting traffic away from Richmond Avenue in the east end of the city of Brandon. So if you're coming in on the 110, hoping to take Richmond into the city, or if you're planning on taking Richmond out of the city past the east end there, you may want to choose an alternate route to just give emergency crews a chance to get things taken care of. Again, that is in the east end of the city on Richmond Avenue. That's all we know at this point, and we'll have more details when they become available. Hopefully everybody's okay, and just a few fender benders. Even that, not a fun way to start a short work week, is it? Not ideal. Not ideal, Tim. There's our air temperature this morning with 28 days to go until spring. Holy cow. We're into the 20s. Look at that. It's just over 3 weeks. And then we'll be into spring. It's going to feel like it this week. It's a cool start. Minus 12 feels like minus 19, but we should see highs around plus 2 in the sunshine by the end of the week. So it is going to be a nice week. Nice short work week. Warm temperatures. What else is positive? Ryan made it to the mountains. What else is going on? Oh, our first birthday party is coming up next Friday. Make sure that you make some time for us. I'd love to see you. We're going to take the show on the road for the first time ever to celebrate our first birthday next Friday, 1 week from Friday, March the 1st, Tim Hortons, 18th Street. I'm going to attempt to set up Beach Bunker Jr. Beach Bunker 2.0 will be set up inside the Tim Hortons on 18th Street. That is next to Canadian Tire. And we're going to have a little birthday party. We're going to have some fun and put all kinds of sun seekers on. You don't have to come on the show, but if you want to, and we get everything working as we should, it could be a really fun morning. So I hope that you can be part of it. Okay, there is our wind chill this morning, and we come back in here to the Beach Bunker and get things going. If you missed it, WestJet flight had to be diverted to Winnipeg. It was a Vancouver to Toronto flight, I believe, and the airplane had to come down in Winnipeg because, once again, somebody got up mid-flight and tried to open the door. It happened again. Not cool. WestJet flight diverts to Winnipeg after passenger tries to open the door. WestJet flight WS710 was scheduled to fly between Vancouver and Toronto Pearson, but diverted to Winnipeg Richardson International Airport on Friday after a passenger tried to open the door while in flight. An 18-year-old man from Victoria was charged with endangering an aircraft under the Aeronautics Act and caused the diversion at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday as we were getting ready for the long weekend. RCMP met the aircraft in Winnipeg, took the passenger into custody. He's scheduled to appear in court on May 23rd. Is that not punishment enough? Is that not, I mean, you have to come back to Winnipeg. Isn't it like May long weekend, right? So he gets arrested. They let him out. He has to go back to Victoria. I don't know. Does he drive? Does he jump on a WestJet plane? He has to get back to Victoria. Then he sits there and waits for his court date on May the 23rd. Then he comes back to Winnipeg for his court date. No word on what caused it, but it was pretty scary moments, according to sources, although I guess nobody had their camera out for this one. I scoured the internet, couldn't find anything on it. Wanted to see how whacked out this guy was or what the circumstances were, but It's an epidemic. We went from the COVID pandemic to the open plane door epidemic because every day it seems to be there's another story about a door opening on its own. And if it doesn't open on its own, passengers are taking matters into their own hands and opening the doors for everyone to leave. However, that's not a good thing when the plane is in the air. Molly says, are these people opening the doors like having panic attacks or something? I think people are crazy. I think we're just on varying degrees of crazy right now. After COVID, we have come out to a crazy world. Do you not get that? Do you not see that around, that people are acting crazy, crazy things are happening, people are trying to open plane doors. We're just not all there. And I think it's okay. I think we just have to kind of come to terms with the fact that not everybody is okay right now. And I think that it's really kind of hard to identify these people, though, before they get up to 30,000 feet in the air. That's the general concern, I'm thinking. Natasha says, snakes, critters, there has to be a reason. I think it's just, I'm in a tube. I'm in an aluminum tube at 30,000 feet. I can't. And, being on an airplane, there are people who suffer from legitimate anxiety for that reason. I've flown with them. I've traveled with them. And I've shared my lorazepam with them, which I shouldn't do. That you should never share your prescriptions. But, sometimes people are freaking out. And I think what airline stewards should have is like a tranquilizer gun. So, just a little handheld, like a staple gun. And, if people are getting out of hand, then you just staple gun them. You just, I want off this airplane. Get me on this. And you just, and then it's like, okay, rest of the flight, they're having a nice little nap. So let's just make this happen, WestJet. Tranquilizer guns for employees, and that will make sure that everybody's safe on the plane and that we don't have people busting doors open anymore. And we can focus on just making sure that the doors stay closed, because that in itself is his own little problem. Darren says, agreed. People are crazy. Oh, people are nuts. It's just the way it is now. I've just come to accept it. Once you come to accept that we've come out of COVID and it's just a crazy place now. It just buys a whole lot of patience, and you just say, you know what, it is the way it is. Things are just nuts now. Things are crazy. And this show is filled with crazy each and every day. Crazy people doing crazy things. Like Beyonce thinking that she's going to be a country star. And I've come to terms with this. I have come to terms with why I'm having a tough time embracing Beyonce becoming a country star. Lainey Wilson said on the weekend, the more the merrier. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Beyonce. There she is in her cowboy hat. Lainey Wilson is coming to the North Dakota State Fair this summer in Minot, and I'll tell you, people went crazy when that announcement was made. She says the more the merrier. She told Extra in an interview that country music is about storytelling and it's about making people feel at home, and everybody wants to feel at home. And I figured out why I don't like Beyonce singing country music. I listened to her songs and they're actually pretty good. If I didn't know it was Beyonce, I'd be like, hey, this is kind of a neat new country song. But the same thing happened when this new TV show, oh yeah, she's from Texas, but Elon Musk is also from Texas now, so we can't give him a guitar, Quentin. I don't think Elon would be very... This is my rocket ship. I build rockets in Texas. I'm a country star named Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a country star. Sounds like Gordon Lightfoot. But this is why I have a hard time. I have a hard time because when this new TV show came out about a teacher selling meth out of the trunk of his car to pay his medical bills, I could not get into the show. And in fact, I had to have some coworkers say, Tyler, you got to give this show a chance. And I can't watch it. Breaking Bad is stupid. Malcolm in the Middle's dad is selling drugs. And I couldn't, and I had to, I literally had to have people from work say, you got to just stick with it. Don't think of Malcolm in the Middle when you're watching the show. You'll get into it. And so it's just typecasting. That's all it is. So if you're feeling the same way, maybe, we obviously have to give Beyonce a chance. She's trying something new. I'm not Beyonce, but I love Beyonce. I hate Jay-Z because I love Beyonce so much. I think Jay-Z, she's just so beautiful. And she's so talented. But as a country star, I can't. It's a round peg in a square hole. I'm sorry. She is the Breaking Bad of country music right now. I can't do it. So I'll have to give it a try. Maybe she'll hit number one. Maybe she will be on every country radio station from here to Tennessee, and she'll move over Dollywood. It'll be Beyonce land in Houston. She is from Houston. But so if you are new to the country music scene, look out. Beyonce's taken over. And so Taylor Swift is dominating pop, and Beyonce is dominating country. So if you've been in a coma for a few years, things are rather confusing. But I defer to our earlier topic about things are kind of crazy. What's up is down and down is up. Left is right, black is white, white is black, and everything is kind of upside down. So what you knew 10 years ago is completely irrelevant today. Everything's upside down. Got it, good. Okay, now we've got everybody caught up. Amanda wants to know if there's any updates on the accident. Let me check. I do not believe so. Any updates on the accident? Does anybody know if it's clear? I would just avoid that area, Amanda. Do you need to get on Richmond? There's lots of ways to... Where are you trying to go? There's lots of ways to get into town. You don't have to take Richmond Avenue. Come on now. You can do it. Nope, no updates. Nothing yet. I mean, if it's 10 cars, they're going to be there for a little while. There could be some... They could be there for a little while. Let me just check this one. No, there's still no update. Sorry about that. I wish I had more. Lil Nas X. Nobody batted an eye. Well, I'm sure they did. But I think that Lil Nas X and Beyonce, nobody knows who Lil Nas X is. Beyonce is to pop music what Taylor Swift is to pop music. You know what I'm saying? No? Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I am going to reserve my right to see how this goes. She's not the first pop star to try country music. But you know what? What else is there to do? Pop music has basically run its course. Taylor Swift has that lane. In fact, Taylor Swift has that lane so big that one university educator says that we should be teaching Taylor Swift in university, maybe even high school. Maybe Shakespeare should be replaced by a course on Taylor Swift. Apparently she is such a prophetic poet and so amazing when it comes to her lyrics that one university professor says, the time has come. She has stood the test of time. It's time for your Beyonce class, your Taylor Swift class. In a Vogue interview, Taylor Swift declared with glee that if she were a teacher, she would teach English. The literary references in her songs are endless. I love Shakespeare, she says. So English teachers are excited. The important thing is, whether or not Taylor Swift may be the new Shakespeare, it's that the discipline of English literature is flexible and open-minded. A class on reading Taylor Swift's work as literature is just another English class, because every English class requires grappling with the idea of reading anything as literature. I liked Shakespeare somewhat, but I found it very difficult to understand. A Taylor Swift course would definitely be a lot easier, probably be a lot more fun, and certainly be a lot more relevant. So if you were given the choice between studying Shakespeare sonnets or Taylor Swift's lyrics, I think that choice would likely be easy. Cindy says more Tay-Tay. Cindy, you are living in Taylor's world, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's Taylor's world now. That Beyonce has to sing country music because Taylor has taken up all 5 lanes on the pop music freeway. There's no room for the Beyonce car to be cruising, even with Jay-Z in the front seat with her. Nope, they can't get in. No one can get in. It's Taylor. Blessed Mom says, I'd be happy if my kids were being taught how to write in school. That's a good idea. Writing is important. Quentin says, do they even teach Shakespeare in school anymore? Well, let's ask your kids. You should ask, when you sit down for your evening meal together and your children say, Father, how was your day? And you say, son, my day was fantastic. Did you learn Shakespeare in school, son? Father, I did. Father, let me recite a few lines that we learned today. To be or not to be, that is the question. Well, son, that is fantastic. Pass the peas. Like that. Rooster691, I take a Swift course as long as there's lots of pictures. Pictures are always good. Pictures and graphs. I like graphs. I always like graphs. Cindy does not like Taylor Swift. Cindy, she's good. The monkey emoji with her ears covered. I don't know what. Cindy is going to meet Taylor in the women's bathroom at the bar, and there's going to be a melee. There's going to be trouble between Cindy and Taylor. I worry about these two because one of these days, Taylor Swift is going to be here, and she's going to run into Cindy, and Cindy's going to say, I've had enough of your crap. Cindy's not like that. Cindy is one of the most lovely people you'll ever meet. She is a pierogi pinchin', lovely person. But don't mention Taylor to her. She turns green. Her clothing starts to get tight. She starts to grow like this. Turns into the She-Hulk. I don't know what it is. There must have been a song that landed wrong for Cindy. Oh, well. Looking forward to Taylor in school. At least they'll learn a little bit of Taylor. Time for sponsor message. Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Spa. Oh, we had a lot of Sunseekers up there this weekend. I'll tell you, it is a great place to be hanging out and getting rid of some of that stress in those beautiful tubs at the new Clarso Spa. You've seen the pictures. You've probably seen the video. These outdoor spas are fantastic. And they have got a wine tasting event, actually 2 wine tasting events. One is tomorrow. The other one is February 28th. At the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Spa. If you haven't reserved your spot in the one for tomorrow, you're going to miss out. So here's the thing. February 28th is the one you're going to want to shoot for. February 28th, 6 p.m. is check-in, 8 p.m. is wine tasting, 8:30 p.m. is the charcuterie and spa. So wine and soaking in those beautiful tubs. Oh, yeah. Clarso Spa. Call 848-8739. And don't forget that they, too, have a hotel stay, and they have a stay and soak package as well. Call the Elkhorn Resort for more details on that, so you can stay in their beautiful hotel facility and then take in the Clarso Spa. 848-8739. Sunrise Credit Union, reminding you that the deadline for RRSPs is now less than 10 days away. Your taxes can be filed starting today. Yay! It's tax season. It is officially tax season. And at Sunrise Credit Union, they can give your retirement savings a lift. They have a range of RRSP options that guarantee a solid return. Their knowledgeable staff can help you determine what products and services to use based on your age, income potential, risk tolerance, and long-term goals. For more, visit sunrisecu.mb.ca with 19 locations across Western Manitoba. And please, if you know of somebody in 4-H, okay, do you have a friend, a relative, a niece, and nephew in 4-H public speaking? Please let them know that the deadline is fast approaching to enter the Co-ops of Westman 4-H speaking contest that can fetch you a VIP package at the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. Go to coopsofwestman.ca for more details, okay? I'm going to be a judge at this event at the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair in March. Looking forward to that, and I hope we have a lot of participants from all four corners of our province. So again, go to coopsofwestman.ca for more details on that, or visit their social media channels on Facebook or Instagram, and they've got more details on the 4-H contest involving the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. You're at home here with Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa, Gladstone, and Hamiota Co-op. And because it's Taste It Tuesday today, if you were part of the show last week, we were talking about our favorite soda pops. And one of our favorite soda pops that came up was Pick-a-Pop. And you know what? I got some exciting news because Co-op Gold used to make soda pop. Ta-da! It's back. Yes, at your favorite co-ops of Westman. Starting today, Co-op Gold Soda Pop is back on store shelves. Root beer, orange, cola. What do you call it? Lemon lime? I'm totally branded with the lemon lime version. It's back on store shelves, and it's $4.99 for a case. So we're going to test some of that pop out a little bit later today on the show and see if we can get some soda in us. With Co-op Gold, a return of their soda. Zumba Bernice says, I learned so much in 4-H. I actually learned to cook in 4-H. I took the cooking class. Not sure why. Well, I think I wanted an early start on barbecuing. I remember making lots of stir-fry chicken in 4-H cooking class. I did take the speech, too. All my friends were in 4-H Beef Club. 4-H Beef Club, raising cows. Oh, Cindy says, me too. Good old Rona. 4-H. All right. So we're going to test some pop later this morning for Taste It Tuesday. Okay, it's National Love Your Pet Day, so before we go for our beach break at 8 o'clock, why don't we take a look at some of these pets and see what kind of pets people are loving on this Pet Day today. Pet Day, it's Pet Day, love your Pet Day. Okay, oh my God. Oh, we're not going to get to them all. There are so many. Holy cow. Wow. Lots of pets today. All right, let's have a look-see. We got a snake with Shannon. Trista's got some puppies there. Krista's got a sleeping puppy. Zeus and Macy for Janine. Andrew says Chloe is already demanding all the love today. I think Andrew's taking that one into the office. Is that true? Are you at the... Oh, and Clara's on the patio. Sandy is a special fur friend. Crystal says, this is Finnegan. Oh, my God, do we love our pets. So many pets. You know, I would do a show on kids. I'll say, hey, show us your kids. It's the first day of school. And I might get 40 pictures. But when it's show us your pets, holy crap, I'm at 92 now. Kids, yeah, kids. Pfft. Pets, yeah. I just find that rather interesting. Not that I don't think people aren't proud of their kids. It's just an interesting observation. I think there's just more pets around maybe than kids. I don't know. Tabitha and Flicker. Or maybe pets are more photogenic than kids. Is that what it is? I don't know. Tracy says Hazel the goat, Ben and Jerry feeding the cows. Ben and Jerry, those are cool names. I apologize, these are small, but there's just so many pictures. There's just so many pets. Clarence says, here's Clara and Gus. Taylor says, our old guy, Chloe. Blessed Mama says, some people don't like showing their kids' faces on social media. You would think, but when it comes to they won the hockey tournament or they, made some accomplishment, I see lots of kids' pictures. It's not like I don't. Or maybe it's just my age group. I don't know. Maybe people just don't have as many kids. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just all pets. I think pets are the new kids. That's what it is. I mean, statistically, when it comes to things like Pets with Santa, it's the fastest growing segment of Christmas is gifts for pets, pictures with Santa that involve your pets. Pets are big business. Follow the money. Kids? Kids are annoying. And they eat so much, and food's so expensive. Yeah. There's Tasha's Miley. Elena, look at the animals. Look at all the, and look, these are, there's Kelly with her no, those are ducks, chickens? I'm not sure. I can't tell the difference. I think they're ducks. Cheryl's got 2 puppies there. Oh, Chris has got a video of his kitty. I don't know why that had to be a video. The cat is just sleeping there. That's an action-packed video from Chris right there. Justin and his dogs. Oh, my God, you got 3 of them. And a lizard. Holy man. Cats, dogs, lizards. We've had ducks. And there's Kelly with her 2 dogs. Look at the animals. It is crazy. Oh, there's a horse. A few horses. Very nice. So do feel free to add to our list of pets. Man, it is a huge list. It is Love Your Pet Day, and it's nice to see so many pets getting so much love. Oh, there's our friends in Auto Fashion with their little puppy. Is he eating Timbits? Oh, it's Paw Bits. I thought, holy crap, he's a Timbit eating dog. I don't know if that would be Timbits for dogs. I'm sure somebody's doing it. Alicia with Milo. Amy with Gizmo, Robin with Benji, Amanda is there with, I don't know who's under that little blanket there. Cute dogs. Oh, there's Road Reverend with Huntress. His trusted little kitty. Oh, look at the eyes on this one. Can I have something to eat? Can I have a little treat? How can you not feed that? This is my problem. That's why I got a fat dog. It's because they look at you like this, and you're just like, oh, I got to feed this thing. When you got eyes like that, how can you not feed it? They can pretty much get away with anything when they look at you like that. I got to get this off the screen. They just melt your heart. Molly says, I added my babe. Okay, you just added it now. Let's go right down. Robin with Benji. Some cute puppies. Cute animals. We'll revisit this later on in the show. We'll revisit this towards the end because people are still piling in. It's a very, very busy morning in the old Facebook page with pets that are coming in. Okay, a new study finds that men and women interpret emojis differently. I had no idea. I'm learning every day. We're going to learn together. That's coming up in hour 2 of the show. As well as the Stanley Quencher mug based on your zodiac sign. They come in different sizes, different colors, different styles. What is your zodiac sign? And what cup best suits you when it comes to the Stanley Quenchers? You know, the ones that people are fighting for. And before we go to break, we have an update on the story that we brought you last week involving the Southwest Airline passengers who got into a fist fight. We had a bit of the video on this show. Remember, they look like this. Each of those individuals faces a fine of $37,000 this morning for that fight, for causing a disturbance on the Southwest Airline flight last week to Hawaii. That is going to be an expensive Hawaii vacation. Flight 1288 from Oakland to Lehu happened an hour after departing Oakland. The 2 of them got in a fight. $37,000 fine for each of them. Congratulations. That'll be a really inexpensive Hawaiian vacation because you had to get all rowdy. And no explanation at all. One guy apparently was being a little rude to another guy's significant other, and so he stood up and clocked him, and then another guy was punching him, and it got turned into a melee. That, it's going to cost a few bucks to get cleaned up. So there you go. Let's take another beach break, and we're back with more in just a bit on the show, including all kinds of fun for a Tuesday that feels like a Monday. First, we're going to go back to the beach in Padre Island, and this is a live shot as the sun comes up on this Tuesday after the holiday on both sides of the border, actually. There we go. There's your shot, and we'll be back with more in just a bit. Hang tight. There's a live shot of South Padre Island, Texas on a beautiful Tuesday morning. All those waves are so nice. They've had some rain took over most of the weekend. Some sunshine yesterday. Nice. Yesterday, nice today. Beautiful shot there. We have some breaking news on two fronts this morning. First, with the economy, this just in this morning, Canada's inflation rate fell to 2.9%. This just coming in, 2.9%. That is probably the best news you're going to hear all day. I'm waiting to see what the foodflation number is, though. 2.9% inflation is now we're into target range for the Bank of Canada to start reducing interest rates, which would be... Oh my God, fantastic on so many levels. So again, the inflation rate has fallen to 2.9. That's all we know so far. They're just unveiling that information. They did at 8 o'clock. And we'll get some information regarding foodflation. That, I think, is the big thing that has people concerned. To be quite honest with you, when you look at things like the price of furniture, hardware items, paint, things like that, I mean, the price hasn't gone up astronomically. It's food. It is food that's crazy. Food! The food is crazy! Bring down the price! The other front is the accident on Richmond Avenue. There has been a significant accident on the Richmond Avenue East End. This is near the 110 turnoff. There are emergency crews on the scene, so you may want to avoid that area. That's going to take a little while to get cleaned up. That happened earlier this morning, and again, reports are that it involved as many as 10 vehicles. So, again, you may want to avoid that area. Some drivers are still driving with their car lights off, says Colleen. Charles says there are times it's super foggy outside, so please be careful. We're seeing that on the Show Lake camera. Oh, I see Uncle Bo in chat, and, you missed the show earlier this morning, Uncle Bo. We sang your praises for bringing back the Oak Lake camera. There is a beautiful sunrise just for you, Uncle Bo. Just for you, the savior of the Oak Lake camera. All hail Uncle Bo, he's the guy we know. Uncle Bo, Uncle Bo. Brought back the Oak Lake camera. Hey, and Lindy is here, coming out of the woodwork. Good morning to Uncle Bo. Yes, the camera is working. Oh, it's so nice to have it back. Look at our cameras working here. Is that grass on the... Yeah, it is grass. It is grass. Oh, yeah. That spring is coming. Cindy's looking for grass. Not that kind of grass. Cindy's looking for grass. All right. Here is our air temperature map. And then we're going to have to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok and X and all the other platforms. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a lovely morning. It's been a beautiful morning. Some sunshine to start. Thank you for being here. Here is a look at our air. Oh, that was our air temperature. Here's the wind chill. Wind chill up next. Here's wind chill. Doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo. And back to the beach bunker. We're moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. That is where the action is happening. And again, if you want an abbreviated version of the show, it comes as a podcast at tylerglenshow.com at noon Central every weekday, where you can get up to date on all the stuff that we talked about through the entire 2 hours. But if you'd like to join us for hour 2 in chat, we would love to have you at twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. So at this time, we have to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok. Thank you for being here, TikTokers. Have a great week. We'll do it again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Be safe, okay? There we go. TikTokers are gone, and then we have to say goodbye to our friends on Facebook and the other platforms, and then we'll be exclusively on Twitch. Thank you for being here for the first half of the show, and lots of fun and frivolity still to come if you'd like to join us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler